Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ngayon, nag-gather ako ng mga ebidensya ng mga rabbi mismo, scholar of the Jewish book, or we say the Old Testament, the Tanakh. Anong ibig nilang sabihin? Ano ang gusto nilang mangyayari sa ginagawang New Testament ng mga Kristiyano? Okay? Sabi dito sa isang scholar, ayon ito sa isang rabbi, Michael SKOBAC. Isa itong Jewish, kilala itong conservative Jewish, isang scholar of the Jewish book, Tanakh.
The assertion of Christianity is that God's revelation to the Jewish people and to others did not end with the canonization of the Jewish scriptures, the Tanakh, in approximately 450 BCE. Our Bible, our Jewish Bible, which we call the Tanakh, basically was canonized, was put together in its final form approximately 450 BCE. That was the Jewish Bible.
Hindi pa isinilang si Kristo, 450 BCE. Ang ibig sabihin, kasi ang BC, counting the BC is from bigger number to the lower number. Supposing today is 100 BC, next year will be 99 BC. Another year will be 98 BC. Hanggang darating ho yung isinilang si Kristo. Unlike sa sinatawag na CE or AD, ay galing sa 1 pataas. Ang BC ang counting from above down. So 450 BC, nang ibig sabihin, kasi si Kristo in their estimation, isinilang siya na 3 BC, mayroong magsabi 4 BC. O sabihin lang natin, ibig sabihin, almost 500 years before the birth of Jesus Christ, or about 5 centuries, ang Old Testament ay nakanonize na. Ibig sabihin, approved na, ended na, wala nang dagdag, wala nang bawas. Basta canonized, ang ibig sabihin, approved with the scholars about 500 or 5 centuries before the birth of Jesus Christ. Okay? Yun ang ibig niyang sabihin.
We still have it today, and Christians insist that God's revelation did not end at that time. And they maintain that the Christian scriptures, which were written approximately between the years 55 of the Common Era to approximately 150. We don't know exactly what the dates are, but approximately 50 to 150 of the Common Era, they claim that those scriptures were also revealed by God and that they have an important message for the Jewish people. Now we all know, if you've ever seen a Jewish Bible, that our Bible does not end. Our Bible does not end by saying, to be continued. Our Bible does not end by saying, but wait, there's going to be more. That's important to realize. Our Bible never says that.
Sabi niya, sa mga Hudyo, tapos na. 450 BC, tapos na ang tinatawag na Tanakh. Yung ngayon tinatawag sa theologically, tinatawag sa mga Kristiyano Old Testament. Tapos na. Pero ang mga Kristiyano, sabi niya, the New Testament is the continuation. Ang mga Kristiyano nagsabi na ang New Testament is a continuation of the Old Testament. Sabi niya, hindi, tapos na. Hindi nagsabi ang aming aklat, libro namin, nga ang aming libro ay to be continued. Mayroon pang susunod. Hindi nagsabi ang aming aklat na ganun. Sabi niya.
Now what the church did was to strike a very strong blow for the credibility of their scriptures by simply gluing it on to the back of a Jewish Bible.
Si Mr. SKOBAC, sabi niya, ang mga Kristiyano gumawa ng striking blow, yung parang binato, binagsak, binundol nila ang kanilang aklat sa kanilang pananalita, at ang ginawa nila, ang kanilang aklat sa Kristiyano, ng ibig sabihin yung New Testament, diglo, meaning pinadikit, pinapapilit, dinugtong, diglo, yung glow ba, nga pandikit, diglo it.
That was a master stroke. Rather than having a separate Bible, we have the Jewish scriptures, the Tanakh, and then they would have their own New Testament and have it as a separate book. What they did was to put it into one big book. They glued their scriptures onto the back of our scriptures, and they called it the Bible. The word Bible means book.
Dapat sana ang gagawin nila, na magawa sila ng, sabi niya, magawa sila ng aklat, i-separate yung Jewish book, ang Tanakh, at magawa sila ng kanilang aklat na the Christian book, the New Testament. Rather, ang ginawa nila, it's dinikit nila. Dapat ang gawin nila, magawa sila separate book, Christian book, ang Jewish book. Dapat yun ang gagawin nila. Ang ginawa nilang isa.
And it seems like one big book now. I'm reading an amazing book now called Sleights of Mind. You know that magicians use something called sleight of hand. This is a wonderful book called Sleights of Mind. It's written by two scientists, neuroscientists, who make a study of the practice of magic. And they're trying to understand how magic works from a scientific perspective. And they really go into the way our minds can be shaped, manipulated, fooled. And they speak about these sleights of mind. And I think that what happened when Christianity composed their Bible by taking the Jewish scriptures, the Tanakh, and essentially glomming onto it, gluing their Bible to the back of our Bible, was to create a strong visual illusion.
Ng example na may dalawang scientists na nag-study about magic, na ang magic pala, mapurma ito, ang pag-isip mo into, makita mo, parang totoo, through illusion, by the work of the magic, ang mga scientist. Ang gusto niyang ipahiwatig na ang Biblia, yung New Testament, parang minagic ang mga tao, naniniwala na ang old at ang new ay pareho lang. Ang ibig sabihin na Word of God, ito ay Word of God, ito ay Word of God, Revelation, parang minagic ang mga tao. In fact, they don't believe na ang New Testament, the Jewish people do not believe the New Testament is the Word of God.
It's a visual illusion. You now hold up a Bible. It's one book. It includes everything. And it was able to create the impression throughout the world that what's the Bible? The Bible is everything from Genesis to Revelation. It's the whole kit and caboodle.
Na yung sinabi niya, ang mga Kristiyano ay gumawa ng strong illusion. Ibig sabihin ng illusion, bunga ng pag-iisip. Yung bang mag-isip ka ng illusion, yung bang hindi totoo, mag-imagine ka lang yung ganito. Mag-imagine ka kung anong imaginein mo, na pumunta ka sa buwan, pumunta ka sa Mars, pumunta ka sa sa ilalim ng dagat, naglangoy-langoy. These are all things illusion. Ang mga Kristiyano daw nag-create ng illusion sa panahon ng dinikit nila ang kanilang aklat, itong New Testament, doon sa Old Testament. Nagbigay sila ng illusion sa mga tao, sa mata at paningin ng mga tao na isa lang. That's why the Bible, ang iniisip ng iba na isang libro lang. Maraming Kristiyano naniwala ngayon. Pag sinabing nga Biblia ay isa lang, galing lahat sa Diyos. Hindi siya naniwala dyan. Kasi separate nga yung aklat ng Hudyo sa mga aklat ng mga Kristiyano. ang New Testament. Ngayon, maraming Kristiyano naniniwala na ang Old Testament also a Christian book. Ang mga tanga, mangmang, ignoramos na mga Kristiyano, naniniwala sila na ang Old Testament is also a book or books, comprises of books of the Christian also, the Old Testament. Sabi ko, tanga, dahil hindi sila nag-aaral. Ang books of the Old Testament, hindi ito aklat ng mga Kristiyano, I repeat.
Now, ironically, you may have been thinking ahead of me now. Ironically, this tactic leaves them wide open to the exact same thing. Now, I'm kicking myself because I did bring an audio-visual aid tonight to show you, and I don't know what happened to it. It ended up somewhere else. But I had my heart on this. I'll make believe, you'll excuse me, Art Scroll Sitter, but I'm going to use you as a prop. So I have a Mormon Bible in my study. It's even thicker than this.
Aral, may Book of Mormons nga ang laki-laki. Nandoon ang Biblia. Nandoon ang Biblia, the Old Testament and the New Testament in one book, Bible. Ang ginawa pala ng Mormon, mayroong Bible ng Mormon pala, pinadikit ng Mormon. So ang kapal-kapal ngayon, pinadikit ng Mormon. So yun ang sabi niya.
And what did the Mormons do? Brilliant! The Mormons took a Christian Bible. The Christian Bible which contains the Old Testament and the New Testament. And what did the Mormons do? They glued onto the back of the Christian Bible the Book of Mormon, Doctrines and Covenants, Pearl of Great Price, the Mormon Scriptures. And they have what they refer to as a triple Bible. That's what they call it, a triple Bible. It's really big, by the way. I have no idea how I lost it tonight. But I hope no one finds it with my name in it. That's going to be embarrassing. So the Christian tactic of basically just gluing their...
Sinabi niya dito, mga kapatid, na the Christian tactic, they glued it, pinadikit nila ang Biblia or libro ng New Testament, Book of the Christian, into the Jewish book. Ngayon naman, natawa siya dahil ang mga Mormons naman, pinadikit naman doon. Tinatawag na triple Bible ngayon. Ang laki-laki raw.
Bible onto the back of a Jewish Bible, that can repeat itself. You know, when you throw a stone, you try and skip a stone on the water, it can bounce more than once. It usually does if you did it well. And so when the Christians try this to us, Mormons did it to them. And I wouldn't be surprised in another 500 years, some other new religion comes up, and they come up with a 24-inch wide Bible one day.
Lang tayo magtapos, mga kapatid. Ito, nagpapatunay lamang ito. Marami pang Jewish scholars na kukunin ko, na ibigay sa inyo, na hindi nila matanggap ang New Testament to be the book of God, pinadikit in their own book, or dito na tawag na Tanakh. Okay? So ito'y pagpapatunay lamang na kayo mga Kristiyano, mga sinungaling kayo. Hindi nyo pinapaliwanag na yung Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Judges, hanggang sa sa Malakay, book of the Jewish people. Bihira lang nakakaalam yan. Common Christian will think that this Bible comprises Old and New Testament, which is the book of the Christian. Hindi. Ang katotohanan, pinadikit, sabi ko nga, ninakaw nila ninakaw. Kasi ang mga Hudyo mismo walang alam dyan galit sila nga kasi dinikit daw sa kanilang sa kanilang aklat na Tanakh, yung Old Testament. Okay? Ngayon naman natawa siya dahil ang Mormon naman pinadikit naman ang aklat. Sabi niya, no wonder daw nga baka someday 500 years later mayroong mga 20 inches na book of God. Mayroon pa akong ipakita sa kanyo ng ibang mga scholars, rabbi, Jewish scholars, nagpapatunay na sila kontra, ayaw nila na ang New Testament nadikit sa kanilang kasulatan, mga tinatawag na Tanakh, and tinatawag ngayon nga Old Testament. So, maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood. Subhanakallah, Allahumma bihamdika, asyhadu an la ilaha illa ant, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.